I mean, his insight on plants is what...
Sorry, what was the name of that title?
Goethe.
Goethe is the great German philosopher. He wrote a lot of... He had a poetic vision about plants when he was in the orchards in a place in Italy. I want to say Ravenna, Italy. I could be wrong, but that might be right. Anyway, that caused him to get totally into science, and because before that he was a writer, and then he started writing scientific treatises on plants, and then he had this whole vision about like the plant grows and then retracts, grows and then retracts, grows and then retracts, and that's its life. You know, and then as each time it retracts, something will occur, like it will produce a flower. Then it will grow, it will fruit, and then it will retract again. And you know, it's like this whole. It's a really interesting.
So not the winter and summer cycle. You're saying within the stages of its life. Contracting.
Right. Yeah. It's cool. It's a cool insight. And then his insights on levity allowed Viktor Schauberger to figure out the secret of spiral pipes and the whole secrets of water. But he was inspired by Goethe,
He was inspired...
Schauberger was massively inspired by Goethe.
Okay, so first came him, then came Viktor.
Yeah.
And the best book to understand Viktor's work is Living Energies?
Living Energies, but if you're a student of Viktor Schauberger, the Eco-Technology series, books 1 through 4, should be read, definitely. And
are they understandable by like normal people,
no.
Or do you have to be like a...
You have to really be into it. I've read each one of those books like 20 times. I mean, you do start
20, like literally 20 times?
Literally 20 times. Literally.
Are they big books?
I try to read them in German, and they're tough to read.
Yeah, they're tough to read. I mean, you have to actually understand some German to understand Viktor Schauberger, because like he'll use like words like Kohlenstoff.
Kohlenstoff.
Yeah, and which is like like it has like a little bit of a different meaning than just coal or carbon. He'll use it a little bit different of a way, because he's indicating that it's a different type of carbon. It's carbon with levitative energy, and that what he's really talking about is the Ormus elements. So like I had to kind of get into the German language a little bit to kind of pick up those nuances, because
you lose a lot in translation too, right?
Yeah,
Callum Coates.
Yes, definitely. Callum Coates did a very good job.
He did a good job as you could, right?
As you could do, I would suspect.
German to English, that's just you lose something there.
You lose something, especially when it's like subtle nuances like that, like Kohlenstoff, right? Subtle way that he wrote about it, or force, like like UR is like an Anglo-Saxon word, and it means primordial, and the way that he used that word is really gives you a lot of insight about water, and you have to really have an insight to what that word means in its original German to really kind of get it.
Yeah, I understand. That's great, man. Thank you.
Are you going to put this online?
If that's cool with David.
This right here, yeah,
this is cool,
not the presentation, but this definitely.
Yeah, no, that's cool. This is all the good after the stuff. David, I want to thank you for all your work. I can't even imagine how many lives you've transformed, and I'd love to see the balance of your karma bank account one day. It's got to be in the what, 30 billion, 50 billion, whatever it is. Who cares, right?
I judge it by what gets delivered to me every day. Like just yesterday, I had this vision of having Shungite. You know what Shungite is? Shungite is... Here's one.
Hey man,
ready for this?
Bring it on, brother. This is like a dream come true here.
This is Shungite.
Shungite.
This is what the this amorphous rock formation near Moscow was a residue of an asteroid that hit the planet that basically formed C60 carbon blocks. It's C60. It's called a fullerene. So each side, it's like a soccer ball with 60 sides, and each side is a pentagon. And the material then is extremely strong but very light, and it absorbs radiation.
That's like UFO material right there, brother.
Exactly. It feels like UFO material. And so anyway, feel that.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. This is Shungite. Yeah.
It's a lot lighter than you would expect.
Wow. It's a black hole to radiation. So anyway, I had this idea of suspending a Shungite, like imagine this in all these directions. directions like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's hitting, each one of these is a face that the radiation hits and absorbs it. Then I had the vision of suspending it right in the middle of my house when I was putting up my yoga swing.
Beautiful.
10 days later, my friend Alan Reed shows up with all the pieces I wanted. A pyramid, a sphere, and that one piece I was talking about. It was like magic. I was like, that's the karmic bank account, right? It's like
karma bank account,
what you want shows up, and it's immediate, and what it's doing is it's just like upping the vibe. So I have this type of material suspended right in the middle of my house. So there's a radio tower down the road from us that, like, you know, it bothers the vibe of the house because it's like, whoa, there's a radio tower there. So that kind of is there to kill that energy and just absorb it, take it out of the atmosphere.
Here in LA?
No, it's here.
Okay.
Yeah. You know, there's radio towers, you know, you see them outside the highway.
Yeah.
David, the pendant that you're wearing, is that a water structuring pendant? Like a Masaru Emoto type of thing?
This is Patrick Flanagan's Sensor 5. And these are basically what's called microwave slot antennas. And what they do is they accelerate or accentuate all your natural radiations that are in the natural biological window of life, which is about 0 to 36 hertz. Anything outside of that window is dangerous to us. It's corrosive.
Gotcha.
So what it does, it actually helps your body kind of fend off EMF fields that are corrosive.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
It's made of brass.
Thanks again, David. Thank you again.